Hello, I'm Toycat and welcome back to the start of a quick new series on the third channel because there is a brand new DLC, or I mean it's a week old now. There is a brand new asterisk week old DLC for Far Cry 5 and it's a Super Vietnam mode. We got like 3 options going on, and given that I played action movie mode on a stream, I just kind of raced the finish. I think it'd be kind of fun to go through a normal mode and get the kind of 100% finish, to do every little thing in this, because 1, there's some achievements to be collected, and you know how I feel about my achievements, and 2, I think it'd just be kind of fun to like get the kind of completion thing going. So today we're playing Far Cry 5 Hours of Darkness. It's going to be like probably like 3-4 episodes, I don't know. We're going to be going through all the stuff, and it's going to be fun to like get that true satisfaction ending, not only because we'll get all the stuff, but also because at the end there's like, they kind of tally up everything you've done, and it made me feel inadequate because I rushed through it and like only did half the stuff. So I'm thinking all the stuff hopefully gonna make me feel better, or maybe nothing will make me feel better, but that's what this series is, a quest to find out. So with that said, welcome to this series. There will be some form of new series starting at some point here. I mean, again, it's third channel, don't care, so like there'll be some series starting at some point in the next 9 months, but in the meantime I just today had a strong desire to play this. So here is the basic gist of it. There's some G.I. Joe style comic, and we're gonna skip that because that's how I play my games. Because we're here for the gameplay. We're not here for the nonsense backstory. Like it's an interesting enough backstory, I guess. Like I got downed and these Vietnamese people don't like me. But TLDR, oh, gets blown away somehow alive. Gotta go find this girl and find all my friends, as well as the good Vietnamese people. And one of the things we discovered during the stream is that bamboo is crazy OP. Like, because it works as a knife, you can like kill people by throwing bamboo lightly at their head. And that might not make any sense, but hopefully it will by the end of this Let's Play. So yeah, we'll be doing, again, 100% in Far Cry 5 Hours of Darkness. Should be kind of fun. Also, we can pick clothes. And now that I've completed this version, maybe I should pick some clothes, actually. Let me see if I've got... Oh, that's online. Let me see if I actually can put on some nice clothes first. Oh. Well, I guess neither option gives me anything. I guess it is telling me that I can do it, like new helicopter available. But it's like, I mean, I don't really have access to those things. I'm kind of fleeing from a helicopter right now. But yeah, we're going to start again from scratch. Go through the whole thing, find everything. And to me, at least, that sounds like it's going to be a bit of fun. So yeah, the DLC style of Far Cry 5 Hours of Darkness is really odd. It's not something you usually see from games, where it's just like, hey, we're going to just make something new that's vaguely related to the main game. But it is something that's good, because if you don't get the DLC, you can still play Far Cry 5 just fine. And if you do get the DLC, you can just immerse yourself fully in the experience. I think more games should do stuff like this, even though I imagine it has to be wildly unsuccessful, because I haven't seen anyone else like at all care about this. So let's perform some silent melee kills, silent kills with the melee attacks, or we can, if we use silent weapons, we get survival instinct perks, and there's some benefit to doing it. And if you get detected, you lose your perks. And the perks are as simple as like, yep, adrenaline, then ghost, then sixth sense, then predator, and oh, you can tag enemies through walls with binoculars, and also they auto tag. So yeah, you can see how those 4 perks are going to slowly add up, and because of that, we get a good example right here. Get a stealth opportunity to build up the perks. Take down one guy. Actually, wait, I'll take bamboo stick first, so I can take down one guy, and then I can throw it very lightly at the other guy. Boom, still counts apparently. It's very, very odd. But yeah, and also we get a gun, which is nice. I mean, like, bamboo sticks are great, but they're no gun, right? It's definitely no gun. Oh, even though this is 1911. But yeah, the whole self-contained experience is a really fun idea. I don't know if it's a great idea or a bad idea, but it's an interesting one at least. And that's all that matters today. Yep, I copy. It's all good. So now we've actually got access to our... Let's see if we've got a new, like... It said I had new outfits available, but I guess it must have been referring to the single player. But as you can see, it's a specifically made Vietnam map. I spawned here. It doesn't look like there's anything back here, but I kind of want to go find out and just like explore the whole world, see what's going on. So instead of going forwards, like we're meant to, we'll cut left a bit, see if we find a secret. Because it does vaguely hint like I might be able to. And also, I can play it with a friend, which is just wonderful. But yeah, I think in general the DLC style is cool. I think this one was quite a bit of fun to play in the first time. But again, the value for money isn't necessarily there. Also, you was telling me to open it. Like, I get it. It's there. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. Really appreciate the tip there. But Yeah, I think the problem is like value for money. Like when you think about money put in per hour for entertainment, I got 1 hour for like £9, and that's like more than you might earn an hour. And entertainment can usually go as cheap as like 50p an hour or something. In fact, some entertainment is so cheap that it's effectively like free to play a lot of stuff. Like, there are so many free games. One of the series I'm considering, I'm not going to promise anything, is like Super Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, because it's free on the Xbox. I played it on the Wii U, I think I played it on the PC, and now it's like, well, if it's free here too, then why not, right? And that's like a real gaming problem where it's like, there's so many free games that justifying paying for DLC, you have to really like a game, and then paying for short DLC, you have to like it like £9 now much. How many people like a game that much? I would argue probably not a huge number, right? So yeah, this is a real tricky stealth mission. To take out everyone, I think we have to lose our perks, basically. Because there's no easy stealth way into this. But I'm going to try my best regardless, because there is, as you can see, there's like a clear methodology to this one. As soon as this guy... Okay, go for it. No, he called the alarm already. See, they're scared, but they don't know I'm here yet. And then we go around. And then we whack him. Oh no, he spotted me. I lost my stealth perks. Actually, oh yeah, you can see the gun. But yeah, so you can see what the basic idea of, like, you get perks when you do stuff, and if you don't do stuff, then you have to run around and do shooty shooty bang bang, which is just fine. Like everyone loves a good bit of shooty shooty bang bang. Like this is what the game is arguably all about. But yeah, it means that there's an incentive at least to be stealthy, which is what Far Cry, even though it's not all about that, that's what it really is all about. Like the game gives you the option not to be stealthy, but we all know what it's implying when it does that. So yeah, freed my first little camp again. It's nice. I'm gonna free all of these today. It's like, outpost freeing, but significantly easier as far as I can tell.
I've neutralized an enemy camp.
I've got all the perks unlocked by default besides those survival instinct perks or whatever. And basically, yeah, we're not going to have any real problems doing any real things. Which can be kind of working our way from place to place of doing stuff. But yeah, the wonderful thing I worked out from my first overview is the fact that you really can equip a throwable. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, game. See, the game even assumes that you don't even necessarily haven't necessarily played the base game, which is odd that someone would buy Far Cry 5 just the DLC. But maybe there's enough people doing that it works out for them. I really don't know what their thinking is, but I will check out some of the corners of this world just to make sure there's no wild secrets found there. Then there's some challenges we can do, which I guess we're gonna try and do just because like they're there. Why not, right? There's no wingsuit though, so it sucks. But yeah, see that up there? That's definitely something. Don't know what form of something, but it's got to be something. And yeah, I think self-contained little things is always good. But I think the problem with is there's 23 games, which means that like working out, spending your time is hard enough alone, and then if someone's like, I want your time and your money. Like to me, the cardinal problem in life is when someone expects time and money from, like, if someone expects your time, that's fine. Someone expects your money, whatever. Like, that's a thing that some people expect. But the worst thing is when, like, someone is like, hey, come help me move. By the way, can you help me pay for the truck to help me move? And it's like, no, I'm gonna have to come up with an excuse not to go to that one, pal. And also, I think in general, like, when people ask you for anything, and then they put you in a situation where you have to lie to them or be rude, it's like, I'm like, which of those two options I'm going to pick, given the choice. And I think it's a bit terrible of you to force me to pick like that. But maybe that's just me. Maybe most people have different opinions on things. That's the wonderful thing about the world. And the wonderful reason behind this channel to some extent. So yeah, we're just going to punch this speaker. Because apparently that's a good way to destroy things. But yeah, you can see all these little bars that are going to go up. We're going to do all of them. Every propaganda speaker is going to be destroyed. Every time we hear loud Vietnamese words I don't understand, we're going to take them down. And it's going to eventually work out wonderfully, I reckon. Eventually. So yeah, we got some prisoners of war to do too. Because again, the game has to give you a tutorial first of all. In like almost non-skippable terms. And even though we could do this one via airstrike, I'm going to choose to go in there by stealth. Actually, do we need to? Yeah, we use stealth. Oh, no. Oh. Don't know how he didn't see me. He heard something, looked directly at me, then went, nah, probably no one there. Oh, gosh. So there's a stick over there that I would quite like. But first... Okay, this guy is the next big threat. So yeah, there's South Vietnamese. Again, they're the good Vietnamese we worked out this game. I'm really uninformed about the war in Vietnam. It's kind of a shame, actually. Like, you can only ever be informed about so many wars. And, like, you know, they're kind of, like, they're interesting on some level. But, like, is the War of 1812 really a big, exciting one you need to learn about? Probably not. I still don't understand it, besides that the White House was burned and that the UK and the US went to war for one of the only times in our history. But it's like, you know, like you can't know about all the wars, right? It's just not a thing anyone can reasonably expect to do. Which is why it's such a... Also, there we go. Easy. I didn't even need to kill him, but like... Just for, you know, safe measures. But, yeah, going back to what I was saying. I think the problem is you can't know about all the wars. And it's kind of a shame because I feel like we need someone to know about all the wars. And we need a lot of people to, I guess. Because how can you repeat the mistakes if you don't? Like, you know, World War II, it's like, it's one of the few wars everyone knows about. But the simple explanation everyone knows is like, oh, there were Nazis, so we stopped them. And it's like, that's a bad message to send for future wars, right? Like, oh yeah, so we should go and invade people just because they're evil. And it's like, oh, I think people don't like that in the modern day. Or like, you know, there's World War I, where it's like, oh, because everyone had alliances, even though no one wanted to go to war, they kind of just all did by accident. And it's like, you know, that's a message we should know. The War of Independence, you know, taxation without representation. It's more complex than that. But, you know, like, all these sorts of things. Like, if you know at least some of the cause, you can see when it's happening, and those things can be unpopular. You know, like, I'd like to believe that Nazis aren't very popular, because, you know, if we become Nazis, probably going to get invaded in some way. It just seems like this might have happened before. Oh, there's an AA gun back there. I'm going to have to go destroy in a second. Because, again, we're doing everything today. But, yeah, I sometimes wonder, like, wouldn't it be cool if, like, someone could just... If we could all just know all the war causes. But, obviously, there's no way to neutrally tell something like that. And if you try to non-neutrally tell it, you have to put a lot of effort in. Due to increased air activity, we're going to go put it in the plantation bunker. Okay, basically, we know what it is now. And we know we have to go in there and kill everyone. So the fastest way would be with a shotgun. You know, even though I want to be stealthy. Oh, we can't actually. Oh, oops. Fastest way is definitely with a shotgun, right? How did that guy not die, by the way? Oh my god, I died. Oh, because it's normal that the health is slow. Not a Far Cry Let's Play unless I'm dying, apparently. But, so, okay, fastest way wasn't with a shotgun. It would have been throw some knives in there, I bet. Like, throw a couple of knives, fire one, throw the bamboo stick at someone. Because I just figured, like, it'd be like, you know, Call of Duty rules. Yeah, fire a shotgun blast, it goes all the way in. But now I'm in this It's always this moment of like, ooh, would have been better if that didn't happen. It's on the internet. But again, third channel, it's all good. We don't need to worry too much. We're here for the talk about the War of 1812. We don't need to worry about none of that other nonsense. Oh, but I don't have my perks anymore, so I can't even tell they're all there. Yeah, if we could pick them off one by one, it'd be a lot easier, I feel like. So we're going to throw a throwing knife at him. So they're under heavy guard, eliminate them to help the war effort. Oh, he doesn't die in one hit. So you just got to hop in and out. There we go. So it's as easy as that to do NBA stuff. I'm assuming there's more of them around. And they've got their whole on issues. But again, we get a Colonel Lock complete. Or Colonel Lock, sorry. Is a Colonel of the LOC. I'm assuming that's the bad guy's names. Again, it's kind of it's the worst thing when you can't even like necessarily know like who are the bad people in that conflict. Because it's like in the Cold War, I mean from the perspective of the West, Russia were the bad guys. Although that's, you know, one of the few wars in history where there's at least some form of like, you know, I feel like it's almost it's I don't know, I'm not gonna go into wars and stuff. You know, how about moving on from war talk? Let's talk about puppies, because you know my favorite brand of puppies. Because I don't like dogs in general. Like I like quite a specific bunch of dogs, but there's a bunch of dogs that are like gross that people hate, that people love, And there's also a bunch of really stupid dogs, in my opinion. So let's talk about stupid dogs. Are we all down with that? Move on from war talk to dog talk. Also, because there's no transports, it's like quite some distance to get an AA gun taken down. But yeah, so like for instance, I really don't like pugs because they're tiny. As I understand it, they're like super annoying. You know, like they'll jump all over you, they'll slobber all over you. And it's like, to some people they look cute, but I want to say they're like inbred, so there's like some issues with their stuff. And I also think we as a society should probably like not, we should not romanticize, or we should prefer dogs that aren't any particular type. You know, like I think they're called mutts in the dog world. But we should favor those, whereas people like these super, you know, inbred dogs effectively. Which is, oh, actually, these are gonna be an easy couple of bamboo sticks if I do this right. So let's do that. Can we do that easily? Yeah, we can. We'll just walk around. It's all good. It's all easy. There's a bush between me and him. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. You didn't spot me. So I get another perk. So yeah, basically 4 kills in a row gets you all the perks you need, which is just plenty fine for this. Also, there's random cows walking by the rivers, like pretty emaciated cows. Like it's almost like you want to put the cow off its misery, you know? Which I'm gonna do just because, you know, that was not putting it out of its misery. I'm a bad person. But like we should definitely prefer like mud dogs because we've got this really weird, you know, I've discussed this issue a few times, but the idea of things being great because they're, you know, like just paying £1,000 for a dog or $1,000 or 10,000 or whatever, it seems really silly in my opinion, because we have this problem where like there's a bunch of dogs we can't afford to look after, and you know I don't want to be one of those people because I'm not one of those people normally. But in the case of dogs, it's like, you know, and of all the things that we decide like, oh yeah, other people should be more careful about what they buy, no one is ever careful about, you know, what type of dogs they buy. So like, oh, okay, so someone is around here. I think they're in the AA gun. I'm not too sure though. If I kill him, then I'll... Oh, there's people here too. Okay, so as long as they're not looking. Throw one at him. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. So as long as we throw this knife at him before he gets there. See, I've got all the perks now. Okay, throw one at him too. There we go. Perfect. So I think I basically took down the AA gun. Not quite yet, but there's a map to be gone. There's a thing to be done here. Do I just whack it a few times, or... You know, there is a big question. How do you destroy an AA gun? I guess you gotta fire an explosive at it. Or maybe you shoot it a whole bunch. It feels like that would give away my cover, though. Oh, okay, there's a... There we go. Nice and easy. You know, this is bad placement. If you're gonna have anything that allows you to destroy your own stuff, probably shouldn't put it right next to that thing. Just does not seem like good design to me. Apparently it doesn't destroy it though, so it's not too bad of an idea. But yeah, so we gotta destroy this thing, and there's a bow here. Not that that helps me in the slightest. So yeah, we got some problems up ahead. I'm gonna take the bow just for fun, because I didn't use it at all last time. And we're gonna look around for an explosive charge. Because I feel like if a throwing knife's not gonna help this, right? Is there a hold X button somewhere? Like what? How does this thing go down? There's a... You know, I figured it might be that, but it definitely isn't. So climbing to the top, throw a arrow in the barrel maybe. It's definitely not that. I know. So yeah, we got a big problem here. Game needs to tell me how to destroy these. It's not firing at it a bunch. Yep, that's there. Oh, okay. There's a rocket here. Rocket launcher ammo. So there should be a rocket launcher around the place. Because you don't get rocket ammo. Oh, remote explosives, right? There we go. Okay, so any explosive will do it. There's 9 of those though. I didn't destroy a single one last run. So I guess I'm glad I know about this. Also, pretty horrified about how many are gonna have to be done today. But still, that's pretty normal stuff right there, I feel like. So let's head, or keep on heading, over to the future, or to the valley, whatever's going on in this place. Because I feel like that's just a solid idea. Oh, we got this, we got this. So yeah, again, we're kind of just like meandering around the map. We have to kind of go left, right a whole bunch. Because like, it's like, oh yeah, here's a tower, then here's a lighter. Maybe we have to go get all of those. We don't really have to, but we might do it. There's no fast traveling as well, so once you've gone somewhere, you kind of like have to stay there. But yeah, it's gonna create a challenge, but that's something let's try and work out, I guess. There's an enemy man. See, because I'm a stealthy person. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Oh no, he's gonna see me. Okay, as long as he doesn't look at me, and as long as I can actually shoot him. There we go. Okay. Because if he gets spotted, oh, that's when things get over for you. So let's run away from here. Slide down. Run away some more. Oh, they're like coming fast towards here. Whatever, they're doing their own thing. They won't find me. So yeah, I think bow and arrow, kind of stealth, good old Far Cry style, is what we're gonna do. Is we get one of these outposts liberated. It's a prison camp. Everyone's favorite type. So move on from these things. Okay, so we've got a whole prison camp. I can spot it easily. Let's do everyone's favorite Far Cry thing, and let's take down this whole thing using stealth only. If I don't do it, there's actually a penalty. So like, I really feel more invested in trying to do it. Let's hope he doesn't turn around anytime too soon. Oh, I'm scared. Throw a thing at him. Probably was a bad idea to throw it that far. Just because it's been captured in different locations. But you see what I mean when he was just over there. I threw a stick from that far. Somehow that counts. You know? Seems a little ludicrous to me. Oh, the guy up there. He has to go down first. So, there we go. As long as no one spots it, we're good. Oh no. Okay, so I'm out of arrows. So it's throwing knife zone. Oh, no. Oh, I lost all my perks now. Okay, well at least we... I disabled the alarm at least. Now I've been actually spotted, and I lose all my stuff. So it seems like there's a certain grace period between being spotted and killing someone, where it does count. I didn't do it all the way stealth, but I did it like 90% stealth. I did it stealth as efficiently as possible, which is all that matters today, I felt like. So yeah, things are going well in the Twicat Vietnam land.
This is Python 2-5.
We've got 2 out of 5 camps taken down. We're gonna save our friend, and again, everyone's gonna be saved. All the friendlies, all the enemies, all the camps be taken down, all the airstrikes, because otherwise, like, the fighter pilots die. And yeah, they make you feel bad about that at the end too. There is gonna be a wonderful ending to this that we'll see very shortly. So yeah, 2 out of 5, not a bad success record so far. Next up, in the next episode, we're gonna be heading towards some future guns. It looks like, because I'm assuming over here somewhere. There's some more, there's some more something at least going on here. So yeah, we've got a huge amount of place to explore. We've got a bunch of lighters to collect. We've got some propaganda to deal with, and we're going to be doing that all in part 2 of the Far Cry Hours of Darkness mini Let's Play thing. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
Got Private Chavez with